Tansei, here is my pitch for Diamonds Mastermind. Hello, my name is Natasha Delany, and my maiden name is Saddleback. I am the co-founder and CEO of Delany Enterprises, which is home of the Diamonds Mastermind. I'm Cree from Samson Cree Nation, and I hold a business degree and an MBA with more than a decade of experience building Indigenous programs and events. Diamonds Mastermind exists because women entrepreneurs deserve a program that not only teaches business, but also meets them where they are culturally, emotionally, financially. Our vision is simple: to transform cycles of poverty into cycles of prosperity for Indigenous women and their families across Canada. Indigenous women are among the fastest groups of entrepreneurs in Canada, but they face systematic barriers that mainstream programs fail to address. There's limited access to capital, a lack of culturally relevant mentorship, and too often women are carrying heavy caregiving responsibilities alongside the weight of intergenerational trauma. As a result, Indigenous women experience higher program dropout rates, slower business growth, and fewer opportunities to access funding. It's not because they lack talent or vision. It's because the current systems aren't built for them. Diamonds Mastermind is a 6-month online accelerator designed specifically for Indigenous women entrepreneurs. The program blends business coaching, financial literacy, and go to market strategy with mindset work, identity building, and trauma informed coaching. Participants join weekly live sessions and receive one on one mentorship. And they also build a supportive peer community that removes isolation and replaces it with confidence. Each cohort ends with a pitch night located at Edmonton Unlimited and in partnership with Edmonton Unlimited, where graduates present their businesses to funders, sponsors, and community allies, giving them visibility and direct pathways to capital. And because a lot of our women are from across Canada, from across Turtle Island, Edmonton Unlimited has a perfect pitch area that creates a perfect hybrid event. The market opportunity is significant. The total addressable market is 40,000 to 80,000 Indigenous women across Turtle Island with entrepreneurial aspirations. The serviceable available market is 5,000 to 10,000 women who are actively seeking culturally safe business programs. Our serviceable obtainable market for 2026 is 30 to 50 women annually through Diamonds Mastermind, delivered in 4 cohorts with 5 to 8 participants each. And our target audience isn't only participants, it also includes corporate sponsors and government partners who are committed to reconciliation and Indigenous innovation. We've proven that this model already works. In 2024-2025, we graduated 12 women from our pilot program with a 90% completion rate. Within 90 days, 4 graduates secured funding, contracts, or investment, and several successfully launched businesses in wellness, education, apparel, art, and art. We launched quarterly pitch nights in May, and we had our second one most recently in September of 2025. And at each one, 5 women graduates showcased, and each event draws over 100 attendees, media coverage, and corporate sponsors. Our pitch nights have been sponsored by Scotiabank, Stantec, and Alberta Indian Investment Corp, and local small businesses, validating our program in the corporate and financial community. We also have strong partnerships, again, with Edmonton Unlimited, Alberta Innovates, RAM Capital, and the Palix Foundation, who have supported our pilot and growth journey. Our business model is simple and scalable. Revenue comes from two main streams today. First, tuition, which is $6,000 per participant, usually funded by grants or corporate sponsors. Second, sponsorships like organizations such as Stantec, Scotiabank, and IIC. And also potentially government grants through Indigenous services and Indigenous relations. In the future, we will add licensing of our curriculum so nations and schools can deliver Diamonds Mastermind themselves. Financially, we're growing. In 2024, we made $36,000. In 2025, we have reached about $54,000. And in 2026, with grants and sponsorships in place, we are forecasting $220,000 in revenue, $80,000 in expenses, and $140,000 in profit, all while serving 30 to 50 women. Our go-to market strategy is multi-pronged. We build community partnerships with organizations such as Edmonton Unlimited and Alberta Innovates. We run quarterly pitch nights that act as both graduation events and marketing showcases, which draws media, funders, and future participants. We actively pursue corporate and government outreach for seat sponsorships and reconciliation, focused co-branding. We use online marketing through storytelling and testimonials on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And finally, we have an alumni ambassador program where graduates refer new participants. They also have the opportunity to coach and lead lessons, which we expect to make up at least 30% of future enrollments. What makes Diamonds Mastermind unique is not just the content, but the ecosystem around it. We are the only national Indigenous woman-led accelerator that combines entrepreneurship training, trauma-informed coaching, and real-world capital access, as well as lived experienced facilitators. Indigenous women lived experienced facilitators. We are supported by the broader Indigenous projects and events ecosystem, which includes the quarterly pitch nights, Indigirise, pitch night, and networking events, and a global Indigenous speakers and facilitators bureau that now attracts applicants from around the world. This infrastructure gives us credibility, trusted relationships, and the ability to scale, which the advantages that mainstream programs simply cannot replicate. The impact of Diamonds is measured both in numbers and in transformation. By 2026, we will support 30 to 50 Indigenous women annually. Each graduate will leave with a business plan, pricing model, a digital marketing strategy, and a pitch deck. At a cost of about $6,000 per graduate, the return is significant. Alumni are positioned to generate $225,000 or more in new annual revenue per business, creating measurable economic empowerment and new jobs. And the ripple effect is powerful, stronger women entrepreneurs, meaning stronger families, stronger communities, and stronger nations. Our work directly advances the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's Call to Action 92, supporting Indigenous economic inclusion. To make this happen, we are seeking $200,000 in 2026. This funding will allow 30 to 50 women, Indigenous women, to graduate from the Diamonds Mastermind program. We've already applied for grants with Indigenous Relations and Indigenous Services, and we are actively seeking corporate sponsorships and co-brand partnerships with companies who want to demonstrate leadership in reconciliation. We are also seeking $15,000 investment in rebranding and website development this year. This will allow us to integrate the full program into a modern, user-friendly online hub that improves participant experience, strengthens sponsor visibility, and makes Diamonds even more attractive and scalable. Together, these investments will position Diamonds Mastermind as Canada's leading Indigenous women accelerator, with the potential to scale nationally and globally. Hi, hi.